Hello! It's me! Let's get some names for the board behind me, shall we? That's not my phone, that is a power bank. Welcome to the FC24 segment of today's streaming activity. We are in the January transfer window. And hope to do some business. Significant business. Maybe significant business. Maybe significant business. Not sure yet. Changing the colour, sorry, of the names I'm going to put on the board from behind me. There we go. Right, do need some press conference questions. Anyone in chat got any press conference questions for us as we head into this episode? What I do want to do, actually, is go through and offer some new contracts. Something I would like to do at the moment. I've got a handful of ninths here that I'm not sure might need doing as well. So let's just double check that at the beginning. It's arrived as it has. Fantastic. Oh, he's only got himself a little cheeky present. I did, Daniel, yes. George is the ninth as well. So let me do George. No, why don't we do George? It must be genuinely the ninth then. Okay. So then we're going to need that one. And then we're going to need that one. So let's go through and do our contracts first, shall we? Both goalkeepers have now submitted a transfer request. Good. So we... Jack Stevens is happy with his current contract, so I'm not going to change his. Osmo's just signed. Anderson's just signed. Kingsley... I've just offered him a new contract, so I can't offer him a new one anyway. Job's unhappy with his contract. I'm probably going to let him expire. Probably going to let Mams go. Rafferty's happy with his contract. Henderson deserves a new contract. We will renegotiate a new contract with Henderson. He's on 446 at the minute. I'm good, thank you, Mike. How are you, dude? I'll say important, you'll probably ask for crucial. No, happy with important, good. 2-year contract extension suits us down to the ground. No release clause is fine. £700? No. We'll give him £4,500 a week. So Henderson. Now 4,500 and 5 years left on his contract. There aren't that many that are unhappy with their contracts, you know. Brophy, I think we have to keep Brophy at the club just as a backup, don't we, really? It's only fair. 4.5k should keep him happy for a longer period of time, Ben, though. That's my thought pattern there. Gross wants important. Just a 1-year extension, please. No release clause is fine by me. He's on 2,100. We'll give him a significant pay increase, 3.5. James Brophy, 3,500, 2. Semmel we're going to let go. Dodds is unhappy with his contract. That's fair. Dodds is now part of the process, isn't he? Rotation, banging. Lovely. Good lad. 3-year extension. Superb. I do like it when a... give him 2.5. I do like it when a... Actually, 2,100. That's what Brophy was on, wasn't it? I do like it when an agent tells you exactly what they want. 2,100 for Dodds. And now on a 5-year deal. Cleary's unhappy with his contract. 2,100 Cleary. Don't know as Cleary's really... He's happy with the rotation though, that's excellent news. Cleary's not really earned that much of a wage rise because he's not really done much yet. If he's happy with rotation, then that's banging. So Cleary, 3 grand, 4 years. Cleary. That's everyone that was unhappy with their previous wage. Now, I could absolutely or should absolutely consider offering contracts to other players that are on low wages that would probably like a new contract anyway. But we can renegotiate those at the end of the season. I'd like to focus my remaining efforts at this stage on signing new players if we can. Loaning. I'm probably going to look to loan at this moment in time. Loaning, I think, is the way forward. Because I don't want to commit if we then get relegated. Because that's just not good news for us, is it, really? Don't want to commit financially to something and then end up being in a position where we just can't afford their wages. Just set tomorrow's video to upload because it's just finished rendering. Today's video went live 20 minutes ago. So that's up and running now. We can take some inspiration from the comment section there as well, because I'm probably going to split this January transfer window into 2 episodes, to be honest. I'm going to have tomorrow at 3 PM. Got it. Okay, let me get these questions. Liam. If Ingram or Stevens, if Ingram goes, then I'm absolutely happy to bring Reyes in on loan. Where was Ads's question? Oh, chat moved. I went to screenshot it and chat moved. I got half of Nightbot. Save that. It's Q1. Oh, helps if you're in the right folder, Chess, doesn't it? No, I am in the right folder, I just didn't scroll far enough. You're a fucking mongoloid, cheeseloid, cheeseloid. Right, Ads's question. Hey Fortunato, thanks for joining the stream, mate. Thank you for the follow yesterday. Good to have you with us. Any other press conference questions? Chat. You can rustle one up for me, can you, Ben? Good lad. Hello, Guy. Get your coffee. We're getting there, Fortunato. We're getting there. We're currently just outside the relegation zone, and we pray that that continues to be the case. Has the FA Cup been drawn yet? It has. West Brom at home is not necessarily the fixture I was after, to be completely honest. Everton, Luton, West Brom, Preston, Nottingham Forest. Pardon the faux pas. I absolutely can, Jordan. You are a centre-back, aren't you? Mr. Greasley. Wait, scroll past you. Mr. Greasley. At FS Mainz now, 63 rated. Turned down Lyon and have gone to Mainz. Where are you, Joe? Liam, you're at Atalanta. Atalanta, not Atlanta. You're not MLS, you're Serie A. Finished P13, Tom. Tiramisu coffee, wow. Oh, you're at Hull, are you, Joe? Let's have a look then. You're still at Hull. All City. Joe, you were a defender, weren't you? Joe, right back. 3 games in the Championship so far. You are 65 rated. Yeah, just lack of traction as, and the curbs were more spitty outy than usual. But that might be the most recent patch. No, it's the AC unit, Liam. Sorry, it's Christy keeping you out of the team. Yeah, it sucks. Have you got something that's perhaps slightly different to the previous 2 questions, Ben? That's a bit similar to Liam and Ads's, if you don't mind. Right, so we might not necessarily be looking to loan for the starting lineup, but better quality for the bench. Better impact players, absolutely. Dodds, we're going to recall Forrest. Forrest will come back and rotate on the right hand side with Dodds. We're going to recall Clarkson, and he will start on the left hand side ahead of Brophy. And then I'm going to look to loan in a better midfielder, a better CDM than Jordan Cousins. I'd be tempted to loan Cleary out again because I'm not getting what I feel like I need from him. I don't put it this way, I don't trust him yet to get me the goals that I want. So I will loan him out, I think. Dodson Forrest on the right. Brophy and Clarkson on the left. Sem has submitted a transfer request, so if someone comes in for him, great. He's not worked with him, so I'm looking to loan in a better option at CDM, and probably loan in a better option at centre back as well. And Cam, actually, loan in a Cam. Loan Cam, loan centre-back, loan CDM. That's my anticipation right now. And then if other people leave, then that's that. So do we have anyone on the shortlist currently? They wouldn't loan me Cameron Brannigan, would they? But he's on the list as someone we could maybe buy next season. Paddy Lane is someone that we don't need at this moment in time, so I'll take him off the list. They wouldn't loan me Jensen Weir upper division, even though it would be upper division. I could, however, look at what's his face? Leo Castledine now at Chelsea. To loan him in might be a fantastic idea. That's a great question, Ben. Thank you, mate. This is not Angry Ginge, Raheem the Dream. No, this is more chill Ginge. Thank you for the follow, mate. We'll see who's on the loan and transfer list. And we'll take it from there. Am I cooler than him? Probably not, no. Well, there's not even a probability about it. No, I'm not cooler than Angry Ginge. Would I rather run 5k barefoot or permanently shave my head? You're bored working from home. I have self-confidence, Raheem. I'm also realistic. Bobby Clark is 69 rated at Liverpool. It's not a CDM though, that's the only thing. Reece Bennett, Will Fish. Mr. Fish is 72. I could bring Will Fish in, but he'd be too good at the moment. I'm looking for someone that's better than Zeno, but not as good as what I've currently got. Reece Bennett, 67 at Man United. That could be doable. We could look at Reece Bennett on loan. That I'm open to. Let's see who's currently transfer listed. What centre-backs are transfer listed? Actually, no, I should look at loan lists first, shouldn't I? Not really anything on the loan list for centre-backs. Not really anything on the loan list for CDMs either. Amatuzzi does look decent, to be fair. 79 balance. Tackle's okay. He's good in the pass. This guy's good. What do we feel about loaning from Bayern, though? Do we push the boat out and get our first overseas loan or overseas transfers? Cambuala. Willie Cambuala, 67 rated at Preston. Yeah. Right, Charlie Good is transfer listed, but we might be able to loan Charlie Good. Bayern loaned Dejarko to Sunderland a couple of years back. They were League One at the time. Okay. Okay. There's only 3 transfer listed CDMs in the whole. Christ. 32 sprint speed, 32 pace. No. 3 transfer listed CDMs in the whole save. Okay. Ads is loan listed, lol. Don Ballard might be a decent loan. I don't trust. I don't need a left mid, Raheem. Shay Charles from Southampton. 72 rated. It's higher rated than anyone else I've got in the starting lineup at the minute. That's probably not the go-to for a backup player. We're looking for a lone CDM, a lone centre-back and a lone striker. I'd like to get someone that's on the loan list, IRL. Or in this save, sorry. I could loan Danny Welbeck. Oh no, his contract is expiring. Never mind, won't be able to do it. Loaning Danny Welbeck would have been pretty mad. Wissam Ben Yedder. Bloody hell. Hello, Yusuf Silla, 23 from Charleroi. I like the look of him. I don't know about Danny Welbeck on a free. I'm not sure about that at all. I like the look of Yusuf Silla though. 70 ball control, 69 dribbling, 70 finishing, some pace, great strength. Completely different option to Yengi. Like on paper, yeah. Cleary looks very good. got pace, it's got strength, it's got the height. But technically, he's just not quite there yet. I don't trust him. Highest rating in the squad is 72 at the minute, with it being Yengi. I'm not going to count Clarkson because he's grown exponentially. On Cam, I was going to look to loan in a Cam as well, wasn't I? Someone that's better than George Thomas, but not as good as Liam Lee, or similar to Liam Lee. Well, we looked at Castle. We were going to look at Castledine, weren't we? Fuck all available at Cam. Do you mean what? Do you mean Sutar, Raheem? Hey, Valsy. Harry Sutar. 73 rated, he's too good. Overall 74 and too good. Noah and Bamba 73 and too good. I don't play Ultimate Team, James, no. Right, so at centre back, we will try for Bennett or Good. I'll try to go for Good over Bennett because Good is just better technically, even though, rephrase, he's a better defender. Even though Bennett is faster and better in the pass. CDM wise, probably going to look at Nikili actually. I like the look of him. Cam wise, we're going to look at Castledine. Castledine? I'm not sure. Dean or Dine? And striker Yusuf Silla, I think. Or Don Ballard. Ballard is similar to what we've already got. Silla is something different. I guess it depends on wages, because Ballard is a lot. Depends how much money we've got. Are we on the day of Everton? We're not. Castledine, yeah, I imagine so. Let's pause the music. Right, let's get. This will be George Thomas leaving, even though we're actually going to bring George Thomas back now. Intriguing that Nottingham Forest have offered me the job. Sign John McKay. Thomas Jordan. Am I forgetting something? I got the shirt on. I've done the board behind me. Heart rate monitor. I didn't have it on for the F1 either. Forgot to accept Forest's offer, lol. Meow. Cambridge till I die. I'm Cambridge till I die. I know I am sure I am Cambridge till I die. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Why are you not going in a fucking hole? Thank you. I did order you to go and watch House of the Dragon. You are absolutely correct. And it was absolutely the right thing for you to go and do as well. That is not a happy baby. Oh, hello, it's Cam. He's on. He's on me. Let me try licking the things again. Scan. There we go, found it. Just needed wetting a little bit. Right. I should probably put more than just Thomas, shouldn't I? There's going to be loads of Thomases. George Thomas. So, where can I see his wage? I know, I remember. Ignore me. Failed? What do you mean failed? Connected, there we go. Right, so till 2028. So Thomas 2028 and then teams team players Thomas, George Thomas. I can't see his wage. Am I being blind again? I'm sure we changed people's wage previously with the editor. We did. We absolutely did. Yeah, it should be where the contract is. You're right, but it's not. I guess I can have a look in game, can't I? It should actually show in game. But I... $4,700. We did edit other people's wages though. Earlier on, like, because I gave people 5% pay increases, didn't I, when we changed seasons? So you've got to be able to do it somewhere, because I've done it before. What the fuck? Don't you know what the fuck? No, they don't have to be at my club. So if I go team players? Joe Rafferty. Ah, they do have to be at my club. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Well deduced, Mr. Star. You only edit wages of players at your club. Alright. Well, George, mate, you're coming back to me. Transfer player to Cambridge United for 6 months. Wage. I don't know what he was on. Oh, I do know what he was on because I got my fucking spreadsheet. George Thomas was on 3625. I'll make that just forever. And then we'll move him back to Plymouth. Birmingham City. I should have George Thomas back. I do. Hi, George. Finances. Has anything else happened? Youth facilities 10k. Okay, let's get to the... Oh, lots of interest for Patreon players. Youth facilities 10k. Actually, let's have a look at those 2 youth players that came in. See if they're actually any good. 56 for Thomas Jordan, who is a CDM or centre back. At 5'10", he's going to be a CDM, isn't he? I think they're like, I don't really want to concentrate on youth players until significantly down the line, really. Okay. Dribbling, ball control, crossing's rubbish. Dribbling's alright though. 70 to 94 potential. Getting passing and shooting up. Shooting. Dice 62. You've never seen so much red. Right, along. Right, so we've offered new contracts out. Going to recall Clarkson. We're going to recall Forest. We'll then play Everton with those 2 in, and then look to make more signings as the window goes on. Okay. Probably Benjamin. I'll transfer list Vegas, and once Vegas is gone, we'll call the other kid up. Right, and record. Oh, the youngster, yeah. It's January transfer window time here in the realistic road to glory. I think that's Liam Bennett in December's Player of the Month for Norwich. Nice to see him excelling at his new club, although he's been there a little while now. You'll see, surprise loan deal for Cleary. We have plans for this transfer window with incomings and outgoings. As I mentioned in a previous episode, that's the wrong spreadsheet, but I can't remember if I actually showed you in a previous episode. I think I did. I have reallocated £2 million of my transfer budget into my wage budget. We've got a new option here, thanks to Andrew, who creates the spreadsheet. So our transfer budget is now down to 6.6, and our wage budget is up to 31,000. Now, I'm intending on really saving this to help improve the stadium next season. That's the current plan. We have offered new contracts to those players that were unhappy with their current contract that we wanted to stay. There are still some that are unhappy that we're willing to let go at the end of the season, but Brophy has a new deal, Dylan Dodds has a new deal, Reyes Cleary has a new deal, and there are a couple of others as well. Kirk Henderson has a new deal. So we've offered new contracts around to a number of different players, and they've accepted. So I currently have £31,500-ish left remaining in my budget. Now, for this next transfer window, because we don't know what our future looks like with regards to what league we'll be in, I'm not looking for permanence in this window. I'm looking for loan signings, not necessarily for the starting lineup, but to help improve our options on the bench, to give us more game-changing options on the bench. So I'm going to look for a lone centre-back that's better than Zeno, a lone CDM that's better than Jordan Cousins, a lone cam that's better than George Thomas, and a lone striker, because at the minute I don't trust Reyes Cleary. I have no faith in my ability to score goals with him, so I'm going to loan him out again, hope that he further improves, and then next season we'll try again with Reyes Cleary in trying to ensure that he can make the difference off the bench for us when we need him to. He is yet to score a goal for me in any played game this season, and I think he's only scored one for me in my entire time with him at the club. I just haven't clicked with him. One thing that is definitely going to happen, though, that you guys have been asking for, is that Adam Clarkson is going to be recalled from Luton. 1784 is the recall fee. 1784. I don't know what I put. There you go, loan recall. So that's going to happen. We're also going to recall, where's your mouse says, we're also going to recall James Forrest at your request as well. 1696 for that. 1696. So they will come back and be a part of the squad for the rest of this season. Clarkson is more than likely going to leave us in the summer to become basically funding for a new stand with the ground. And very intriguingly, Nottingham Forest have offered me the job. Who saw that coming? The season to journeyman. This is a Cambridge United save only, thank you very much. We may well do a journeyman at some point in the future on another game, but for the time being, that's where we stand with the transfer list. We have transfer requests submitted by a number of players, but actually I think Jack Stevens I offered a new contract to as well. I might have done, I might not have done actually. 3,150 seems like something. No, that's the 5% wage increase, isn't it? He's actually happy with his contract, happy with his performance. He just won't remove that player transfer request at the moment, which is a pain in the backside. But I've got some players on my shortlist that I'm looking to bring in on loan that are loan listed in save. Nice to see Vinny Reyes grow to 67. If we lose Matt Ingram, then I will look to loan Vinny Reyes as well, because that's what's happened in real life. Cambridge have loaned in Vinny Reyes to be a backup goalkeeper. We have big games today, though. Everton and Luton. Everton just hammered us. Luton we were able to get a decent victory against. And then West Brom in the FA Cup, which is not an ideal draw. We then, tomorrow, will have Preston, Nottingham Forest and West Brom in the league as we look to end the January transfer window over the course of 2 episodes. And fingers crossed, we can get something positive done. I don't know, actually, if Forest and... they are back in time. Oh, you love to see it. Well, Forest and Clarkson, are going to be those that... get the start now moving forward for the rest of the season, and we shall see how good they can be. And their first test is a pretty difficult Everton one. With a pre-match report showing that they actually lost their last game, but Banza is the league's top goal scorer. It's a very similar side to the one that played against us last time, although Jordi Klaasie didn't start, and Tarkowski, I think, started ahead of Ben Godfrey. You've got Hudson at right back, Wyndahl still at left back, and still Bryce Samba in goal. They are pretty damned good, this Everton side. We do have press conference questions, of course, and the first one of which comes from Liam Hayes. It says, with the window opening soon, are you looking to add strength? Or sorry, looking to add and strengthen your squad, or are you going to be looking at selling players as well as bringing new players in? We've kind of covered that in the intro there. We're looking to loan some out, but most importantly, we're looking to loan some in to strengthen our squad depth, which is exactly really what the question was asking there. And exactly, we've answered it. Squad depth, please. Clarkson and Forrest. Are they going to add something different out wide for us? Let's see what we can do against Everton. Can we be better than last time? It was quite a lengthy intro, actually, but it was necessary, really. Yeah, I'll update the link, Julio. Remind me after we've recorded this episode, and I'll update the link. Sorensen to Osborne. Down the line here is Forrest. His first touch at all as a Cambridge United player, I think, actually. We'll go for a quick switch. Forrest came in as a 60 rated youngster at the beginning of the season and has grown exponentially out on that right-hand side in his loan spell. And might well be a player that continues to hold down that spot longer term. He's beaten his man brilliantly there. And that is a dangerous cross that will find Clarkson, that sees... Oh! Liam Lee, well, murdered, I think. There was a broken back waiting to happen there that thankfully didn't. That could have been a sensational opening goal. It wasn't. There might be an opening goal for Everton, though. Here's Banza. Banza with runners. Banza might not need the runners. He's trying to go solo. My defenders are falling over themselves trying to get to him. Dwight McNeil finds Diatta, and we've just been able to get it back off them. That was dangerous. Henderson and Liam Lee, driven out wide to Sorensen and down the line to Forrest. Runners inside. It's Ben Osborne that's high, and Liam Lee and Cassini Yengi. Cambridge United 1, Everton 0. They destroyed us at Goodison Park. They haven't turned up at the Abbey yet. We lead. Oh my God. Hudson down the right here for Everton. Oh, it's a sharp turn. I expected a cross. It's going to find Jordi Klaasie, who is very classy as a player. Press tackle there. And he did nothing. He just kept running. Good. Just what you need against the side of this quality. That to happen. Run forward here and press tackle, and he did this. He like ducked his head. It's not really what I was after, mate, to be honest. It's a very good finish from Dele Alli. Take nothing away from that. But he shouldn't have been able to take the shot. Back to square one. That's annoying. He's kind of gone, Let's have a look at the replay. Watch him run across it. It's Kellen Watts. I press tackle here, and he goes, What is that? He like ducks his head and jinks to the right. No. Stick your leg out, mate. Fucking Nora. Oh, it's not a foul, ref. He's won the ball cleanly. It's a yellow card and an entirely undeserved one as far as we're concerned. Hudson picks up the booking. That's a Sørensen looking for Liam Lee. Finds only Kamara. There's Banza. Trying to force them out wide there by tucking Sørensen central. Hoping to be able to deal with the ball when it comes out wide. We have not dealt with it. Banza to Deli. Deli to McNeil. McNeil waiting. Sørensen with a nice tidy tackle. Forrest with not the ball out that I needed. Kellen Watts wins it back this time. Away, lad. Win this. Well up, Kusini. Everton are pushing. They want to get themselves a victory here. And there might be spaces to exploit. Taking my time. I want to rush it. We've got a 1-1 draw at the minute against a very, 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 very good Everton side. Through that gap is Yengi. They don't seem to be as effective defensively, Everton, as they were at Goodison Park. There are spaces opening up. Osborne. Right, Manil in behind. Little back heel. Touch. Windal races on. Lasse Sørensen's trying to close him down. Trying to get there in time. And does. Forrest evades the tackle. Not really got the pace to get away from Banza, but Banza gave up on it. Osborne's the man, as ever at the moment, racing forward to try and change the game for us. Forrest with another nice switch. It's not that back from Kinsley to Henderson, and there's some space here. And Ben Osborne in space once more. Good dribbling, holds on to it. A quick 1-2. Liam Lee's in some space here. Will slowly reach him. Not seen much of Clarkson yet. Here we go. Not seen much of Clarkson yet. Lovely tackle by Liam Lee. Henderson. Lee looking for Clarkson. Found Will. Looking for Yengi. Yengi's in the middle. Yengi's not going to get there. Oh, and Forrest can't quite judge the flight of the ball and runs straight bloody past it. On his own at the back post, and surely would have had a great chance of restoring our lead. Dele Alli's done Sørensen for pace there, and now they cut back inside. Have to try and get Ben Osborne back into a position. Banza with a nice ball, but Sørensen's there, and we will just get rid of it. We're going to be drawing at half-time against Everton here. Significantly better than last time. Given away. Lee. Oh. What? If you're only going to give him a yellow, yeah. If you're only going to give him a yellow, let me play on. It's just reached me on the far side of the pitch. Oh, man, they've got everybody back in position now. It was a great opportunity for us to try and cut them open. Osborne. How's Forrest? Forrest with some excellent footwork. Looking for Kusini Yengi. Finding Kusini Yengi. Trying to find Clarkson, can't. Is Forrest right or left-footed? Clarkson's left foot, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Forrest's right foot. Kingsley's in the way. Smartly done. Clarkson. Yengi to Lee. Good footwork. It's Ben Osborne, because of course it is. Good tackle by Hudson. In a position to maybe create something else there, Ben Osborne. He just doesn't stop. Like a little bull terrier. He's everywhere and he never stops running. Stoke losing. 1-0 to Blackburn's just popped up in the top of my screen, which is great news. Thought I could get to the ball there with Kingsley. I was mistaken. That'll be a yellow card, unsurprisingly. And from the set piece, what can they do? Dwight McNeil. So he's going to take that short, actually, to Jordi Classy. He does indeed. And now Dwight McNeil down the line and in a much better crossing position. But will he get the ball in? He won't. Will Hudson? No. Thank you. Bye. See ya. Nowhere to go. All right. Look for support and keep the ball. Clarkson's done dick all, hasn't he? Actually, I might put Osborne at left back. Don't want to risk getting him sent off. That's a lovely through ball. And McNeil into Delhi. And Diatta. And Banza. It's the quality they've got. Everton have turned up at last. They were very, very lucky with their first goal. The second goal was just really well put together. One pass, couple of touches, one pass, one touch, bottom corner. All right. We expected to lose. We've been more competitive than we thought we would be, but we still look like we might end up losing. Diatta's on the run, and he's really fast. Can't catch you with anyone. Zeno's going to come across. Christ! That's me trying to do a slide tackle. I actually ended up winning the ball. They're making a change. It's Anthony Robinson coming on for Hudson, maybe? It's telling me about my subs now. I made those ages ago. Brophy's done well, although given away a foul in doing so. And McNeil's shot is blocked. Away, please, Brofs. Christ, anyway, would do in that situation. Yengi does really well. And Berry's come off the bench. We'll find Zeno, who's come off the bench. Oh, it wasn't telling me about my sub. It's just broken. Yengi to Berry. I see Brophy. Oh, it was Brophy it was intended for. It's not Brophy I can find. The chance there. Oh, gutted. That was the opportunity to get an equaliser. And I couldn't find the right man with a cross. No, I'll have that. Liam Lee through the middle. Wide to Lasse Sørensen. Liam Lee again. Spin. Beat your man. Berry. Doesn't get there. Try again. Lee, beat your man. Berry does get there. Out wide. Early for Brophy. Brophy in a good spot. And Forrest to nod it down to Liam Lee! Oh, Bryce Samba can't hold it, but I can't get there. I assure you, it is still 2-1 Everton. Actually, you can't quite see that because I'm in the way. I assure you, it's still 2-1 Everton. Oh no, I'm in the way again. It's in the top right still. Okay, hang on. It's still 2-1 Everton. Christ. There haven't been that many chances in the game, to be honest. 3 for them, 2 for me. And the majority of which have ended up going in the back of the net. That was my second. That was a decent header, but I'm not going to get it back. 10 minutes to go. Alex Scott's telling us about a score update, and hopefully the scoreline will come back afterwards. It did. Yay! We fixed it. Brophy. Lovely run by Ben Osborne, who's now filling in at left back. So we made a change. Oh! Cassini! Oh, so frustrated was I. I let go of the bloody controller. Forrest. Cassini. Godfrey tackle maybe. Corner. Cassini! Oh, man. He lost the flight of the ball. How's he not locked onto that? James Garner on for Jordi Classy for them. Use Osborne's wicked left foot here to deliver a wicked ball, which he's done. Jimmy Garner wins that. Try and nod it out wide. Branthwaite wins the header. There is some space for a couple of amber and black shirts there. Should it have fallen well enough for us? It's fallen very kindly for them. But Ben Osborne, who took the corner, is back at left back, filling in and making the job defensively after trying to create a job offensively. He really is everywhere, Ben Osborne. I don't care that some were disgruntled that I signed another quote-unquote ageing player. He's just godly. He's so good. Signing of the season in my eyes without any question of doubt. Brophy, another good delivery. Cusini went for it this time, but this time the ball didn't get to him, and that will be our final chance. I've just noticed the time in the top. Or will it? Or will it? Or will it? Or will it? Cusini. Oh, it will be our last chance. A 2-1 defeat to Everton is much better than we got last time, but the end result is the same. Gosh darn it, Leroy. Stoke lose. Bristol City lose. Millwall lose. That's all good results for us. We're still just outside the relegation zone by 3 points from Plymouth, but goal difference is still very much against us here. Cleary loan bid from Las Palmas with an option to buy. No, thank you. We will negotiate just a loan there if you don't mind, but you guys were quite happy for me to start accepting loan bids from slightly further afield, which I'm quite happy to do, but on this occasion it didn't work. Ingram wants to leave. Quite happy for him to leave. You guys decided you didn't like him, and we've decided we're going to let him go. Right, time to bring some new blood in. Let's go for the centre-back first. We're going to look to loan Charlie Good from Brentford. He's on the transfer list, but as a result, they should be open to a loan deal, and they are. Quite happy with a 50-50 split. Obviously, we've vastly increased our 60-40 is fine. They're not going to renegotiate to a 50-50 and then accept that, are they? So hopefully Good will accept that, and that'll be a centre-back in. Now, we mentioned that we might be loaning out to a foreign league. I'm now going to look to try and loan in from a foreign league. Noel Aseko Nkili from Bayern Munich is going to be my CDM hopeful loanee that's better than Jordan Cousins. Basic terms, please. A short term. I don't think he's on that much wage-wise. 10.5 is sizable. I'll counter with 55.45, and they'll accept. So hopefully the two of them will come in for the next game against Luton. That's the dream. And then from there, we can, fingers crossed, strengthen yet further. You'll notice match tickets have been at 118,000 consistently of late. We are selling out the ground every single week. I believe the ground in game doesn't quite have the attendance figures of the ground that we actually have. Oh, no, there's no capacity, is there? I think I've looked for this before, actually. I'm having flashbacks. So I think we're selling the ground out every single week, meaning that we definitely, especially if we stay in the Championship, even if we don't stay in the Championship, I think we might improve the ground because we've got the finances to do it, and that will help us earn more money longer term. We're going to improve the ground in the summer. The question is, by how much by and for what league's purpose? How many seats does the Abbey have in real life? Just over 4,000, I think. Let's have a look. The Cladara Abbey Stadium. 4,321 seated, 7,937 capacity. When I first started going in 2001, the actual capacity was like 9,000 and something. But over time, health and safety's cut in, and you can't have people standing here, and you can't have people standing there, and you're only allowed this amount of people because of a fire risk, etc., etc. The record attendance is 14,000 from 1970. Mark the grounds. Use of the grounds. New floodlights. Our floodlights came from Rangers, I think. I'm pretty sure we got our floodlights from Rangers. That's only in the top flight, Davidenki. You're not allowed any standing, or previously you weren't allowed any standing in the Premier League, but in the Championship and below, you were still allowed terracing. And I believe they're bringing in safe standing for the Premier League now as well. I've only seen John Wick 1, to be honest, Falsey. Granada now with bid for Cleary. They all seem to be wanting to get a loan to buy, though. So we will try and delegate just a loan without. And they will take him on a short-term loan. Good. Lovely. 60-40. Now, last time I was loaning players out, I actually ended up upping this, meaning that I was paying more. Well spotted, everyone. I just wasn't paying too much attention as I was concentrating more on what I was saying. We'll negotiate wages in my favour this time. And we'll pay less, they'll pay more, and hopefully Cleary will go out. Salernitana are now also interested, so we will negotiate that one as well. Because obviously, if I just delegate, then I end up paying all of their wages, and obviously we're looking to not pay all of his wages. We have someone joining. That is the young man from Bayern Munich that has agreed to come to the club on a short-term loan. The first signing from outside the British Isles is made. We finally bought someone from abroad. Noel Aseko and Keeley, for 6 months from Bayern Munich, joins Cambridge United. What's 55% of 11,000? I don't know. $5,775 was it, Julio? Thank you, mate. Make that yellow to designate a loan. Let's show up in the squad hub. It says 10,500, and I'm paying 55% of 10,500. So 10% is 1,050. 10%. It is the 5775, is it, Brandon? Thank you. Thanks, lads. Aseko and Keeley. This is Noel. Aseko and Keeley. In on loan. Pisa have bid for Dylan Dodds, but he's in the starting lineup at the minute. I am, however, willing to let Joseph Vegas go out permanently because he's just not growing the way that we anticipated that he would do. Mjolby could be a fresh start for the young man. £510,000. You guys were happy for me to start accepting bids from teams that were slightly further afield. Do let me know if you think Mjolby is a little bit too far out of the realms. But from the Championship, I don't think it's that bad a deal, that unrealistic a deal, to go abroad to kind of make his name to then come back to the UK perhaps. Regardless, we have Luton Town next as we look to take on a team that last time we got the better of, actually. Duran up top again for them. They're 5th in the league, won 4 of their last 5. Ross Barkley starts in the midfield this time. I don't think he did last time. Nakamba and Alan Campbell in the midfield again. Doty, Hashioka, Osho, Mengi and Wrench. Devin Wrench at centre-back is intriguing. And last time, Meslier was on international duty and Kaminsky started. This time, Mellier's in goal. And that might make things a bit more difficult against Luton Town. And we do have another press conference question as well, that being from Adstar. It says, now we're halfway into this first season in the Championship. What is your current mindset with how your squad is dealing with pressures of the jump in difficulty in game-to-game management and performance with just how tough the Championship is? And if there are any negatives, how are you thinking of addressing them? I think we initially didn't adjust well to this level. We tried to perhaps I think we overthought it with the tactics and thought, let's go defensive, let's try and shut up shop and keep teams out. It didn't work. We went defensive, we didn't score any goals because we were defensive, and we still conceded loads of goals and we lost lots of games. So we went back to what we knew worked in League One. That's how we addressed it. And so far, we're starting to turn things round slowly. Yankees unfit, so Cleary will get the start. Okay. Thank you for your time. You're welcome. I'd like to use a little bit more of your time if you don't mind, because I need a toilet break. So I'm going to go and empty my bladder, and then we shall come back and play Luton, BRB. Right. Had you just written that, Davidinki? Yes. Pause the music. Pause the music. Right, let's go and try and beat fucking Luton, shall we? Easier said than done. Although we did it once, we can do it again. I believe. I believe. Oh, this is actually my first ever game at Kenilworth Road on FC24. So this is going to be quite surreal for me, having been to this significantly not like many other grounds in the game from the English Division's ground. And we actually, with this camera angle, get to see quite a bit more of it as well, don't we? Here's McAtee. Back to Doty. Fullbacks and wingbacks, should I say, are going to cause us some problems here, aren't they? Here's Alan Campbell, and John Duran gets tackled. I've been in that stand to the right-hand side as an away fan countless times over the years with Cambridge United. Reyes Cleary actually gets a start here ahead of Cassini Yengi, who is slightly tired. Obviously, Cleary about to leave us on loan because he's not done anything for me in any of the games I've ever played with him. So I would like to try something different. Might just be a failed experiment with Reyes Cleary. It was a good opportunity to try and sign someone that looked like they had some promise when we brought him in from West Brom. What are you doing? But it just didn't work for him, unfortunately. The away fans at the different end of the ground now. Or is that Luton fans in there? They're all just wearing an orange jacket. I can't, amberish jacket. Yeah, they look like home fans in there, don't they? I was going to say, away fans should be at the end to my right. Mackenzie, going to get away here. Kingsley, back to McKenzie, out to Kingsley again. Cleary's through that gap, but I just can't get it through that gap. All right, well, positive start at least. We beat Luton once, but it's going to be very, very difficult to do it again. Turan, out to Hasioka. They've got the overlap here of Ross Barkley. And they're in behind. Thank you. Get rid. Well up, Reyes. Osborne, out to Sørensen. Oh, no, they've got a man going to have to come off injured. Is that Gabriel Osho? Can't recognise him on the floor right now. I'm focusing on Barkley at the moment. Went down with a clump. And they're going to make a change. It was, I'll tell you in a moment, Mengi. Mengi off for them. And a change in their defence. Great touch. Oh, it's Mpanzu that's come on. Wow. The man that was with Luton in the conference and went all the way to the Premier League with them. Although back in Championship now. Sorry, lads. Campbell into McAtee. Tackled well by Osborne. Kellen Watts pumps that forward. Liam Lee can't quite get there. Marvellous Nakamba will bring it forward. Lovely little back heel. Campbell to McAtee. Nice tackle by Kellen Watts. The man off his feet as well. Really solid defending. That was meant to go to Reyes Cleary. Nicely intercepted. Keeps. And away, please. Solid header by Mpanzu. And John Duran not going through that gap, mate. Not on my watch. Forrest's technique with his long passing is so different to most players. He probably just stands and pings it. It's really odd. Or at least he did with that last animation anyway. Kingsley. Forward to Adam Clarkson. Seen much of him yet. since coming back from loan, have we? Kingsley with a great ball. And Cleary. Straight at Meslier. A tame effort from Reyes. That is the quality of chance that we've been waiting for all game. And unfortunately, as I feared, or as I surmised, we can't trust Cleary to score us the goals we need in those key moments. Kusini Yengi, yes, didn't actually try to score the goal in the last game. But you feel like on that occasion, here, he would have buried that. Or at least done more than just dink it into the bloody keeper's arms anyway. That's why you're going out on loan again, Reyes. Fidoti. It's past Sørensen. And Nakamba. No, you don't need the T. It's Luton. Like this. Luton. Luton. Hutton. McAtee out to Doty. He's beaten Sørensen again. He's got him on toast. Henderson's in the way of that. It's going to spray free. Clarkson. His touch wasn't great. Nakamba gets to it. Alan Campbell now. Kirk Henderson trying his hardest. And Stephen. Oh! Ow! 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 Stevens with a save that ends up in him clattering into the post head first off the ground. Oh, your neck muscles wince and tingle just watching it. Here's Ross Barkley. If anyone's got the quality on the pitch at the moment to bang that into the top corner from there, it's him. McAtee went for the bottom corner, and Stevens is equal to it yet again. Currently happy with his contract, Jack Stevens. Those that are happy with their contract at the club, but probably do deserve a bit of a wage increase, will get it at the end of the season if we have the finances available. Obviously, if we don't, they can't. But if we do, we will offer them some more money. Az, thank you for the follow, mate. Curious, actually, what we've got our toggle set to. Bottom half is just 0%, isn't it? Yeah. In a minute, we're spending 109 grand. And I'm only going to have 96 grand available to me next season. We're not in the relegation zone anymore. We're bottom half. But we're losing a number of players that are on a sizable amount of weight. Like 7 grand for Ken Sema is going to not be there next year. The 5775 for Nkili's obviously not going to be there next year. Zeno's not going to be there next year. Matt Ingram's not going to be here next year. Luke Berry's not going to be here next year. He's on nearly 9 grand. No, Davidenki. You've just started playing this game, have you, Az? How are you getting on, mate? Been playing since 2000. A little while. Not that many good, evidently. Doty, that's brave. Or stupid. Not sure which. Oh, McAtee in so much space. Lasse Sørensen's having a poor game. That said, that was an excellent challenge to win that back. He's made up for it there. I'll give him his dues. He did very well. And now, actually, we might set up some sort of counter-attack here. Forrest has got some pace. Cleary can't pass football, though. Oh, for God's sake. Well in, Forrest. Been impressed with Forrest. He has come in and done certainly as good a job as anyone else that's plied their trade on that right-hand side of midfield so far this season. Can't aim your shot for shit. It'll come in time, pal. Osborne and Kingsley. Cleary out wide. Not really where I want my tallest, most physical player. Him in the middle. Oh, Liam's dummied that. That's annoying. I wasn't intending to do that. Hashioka and Barkley. Barkley down the line to Hashioka. And cut back well. Marvellous Nakamba. Barkley. Campbell. Nakamba. Good save by Stevens again. Still doing the job, Jack Stevens, I have to be honest. He is impressing still. There's the occasional shot that he really should save that he doesn't, but what goalkeeper doesn't have the occasional shot that they should save that they don't? Osho and Barkley and Osho again. Hashioka and John Duran. Kingsley's in the way. Some, decent first time football, trying to work it away. To Heath Chong here off the bench. Oh, lovely little back heel. Good plot by McKenzie to deny Alan Campbell. Still Luton press, or Luton. Still Luton press for a winning goal. A game-winning goal. Alan Campbell will try again, and he'll pop it straight in the stand. Don't press it for as long as... What control set are you using? That can make a difference, obviously. Sorensen with a big switch out to Clarkson, who's waiting out here. Not a great touch. To be honest, I haven't been impressed with Adam Clarkson. Nakamba. Oh, Henderson's won that back well. And Cleary to Henderson. And looking for Forrest. Forrest trying to get away. Trying to get away. Got men in the back post. Cleary's not read the flight of the ball. And it's going to get cleared away by Luton. Bloody hell. I'm trying really hard here. And nothing's really working. Let's bring... Actually, Nkili... Oh, never mind. Nkili doesn't work at centre mid. Berry then as well. We'll do Osborne to left back again, though. And I'm going to bring Brophy on for Clarkson because he's just not performing right now. I'd actually be quite happy to sell Clarkson regardless at the moment. Barkley on the run. Nakamba back to Campbell. Kelly Rodder Kampanzu. Hashioka. Oh, done me. Where's your cross? Here it is. It's not bad. Kellen Watson's in the way. Osborne needs to win this and has done well. Quickly with Lee out to Adam Clarkson. Clarkson was on loan. Oh, Clarkson, mate. 73 rated. On loan at Luton earlier this season. Our highest rated player. But you can see so far why Luton haven't played him. Previously, we were thinking about selling Clarkson to fund improvements to the ground just because of the way the game screwed me over with contracts, etc. At the minute, I think I just want to sell Adam Clarkson because he's not very good. Ross Barkley, Luton 1, Cambridge 0. And it could have been oh so different, Adam, couldn't it, if you'd have slotted that through ball through. Power shot. Think it with power shots as... Power shots are manually aimed. Finesse shots are assisted, but power shots are manually aimed. So that'll be why your power shots are going wayward. Clarkson! Insert James May. Well in, Lasser. Can't run around someone, though, apparently. Campbell. Nakamba. Berry tries to get there. He himself, obviously, a former Luton player. We bought him back from Luton. And Keeley making his debut here, trying to make a nuisance of himself up against John Duran, and has done well. If any of the loan players we bring in this season impress, then we will consider signing them longer term in the summer. Depending on what league we're in, obviously. I'm just not really wanting to commit at the minute financially to players that I don't know if we can afford longer term. Decent delivery. Decent diving header, to be fair. But a volley would have been nicer. Still 1-0 Luton. Could always loan players back again next year, I guess, if they impress, if we don't want to commit financially. Nice work by Duran. Little drag back to them playing Hashioka. And here's Duran now. Keeps. Final whistle sounds. It's a final score of Luton 1, Cambridge 0. Brophy's on the floor. He's devastated. Luton got payback on us for beating them at our ends. And now they've not necessarily battered us, but it was quite a strong performance from Luton, if we're honest. No point beating about the bush. Charlton lose again. Millwall win. I swear Millwall were down and around us in the league. Sure they were. They're up a bit higher now. We're still outside the relegation zone by 2 points from Plymouth Argyle. Continually the goal difference is in their favour though, but it's closing, I think. Slowly. Our next game is actually an FA Cup game against West Brom, which is not going to go that well, I don't think. Good loaned in. Charlie Good has arrived. Charlie Good in on loan then to offer us yet more strength in depth from the bench. Kalmar have now come in for Vegas. 520 from them. Sure, it seems like I'm sure Kalmar are Swedish as well, aren't they? Kalmar FF. Charlie Good's in. That's another player added to the list then. We'll go and update our brain spreadsheet. Hold on, Ches. And then, hopefully, we'll see how much money we've got left for further signings yet still. Good was 68, wasn't it? Sounded good. I'm sure he was 30 years of age. I can't remember what wage is on there. We are selling Vegas, yes. It was 60-40 for Charlie Good as well, wasn't it? He's 30. 14.5 grand. What's 60? Was it 60 or 55? I can't remember. It'll probably tell me when I advance, won't it? Or will it tell me? Actually, it might tell me in here. Nope. Doesn't tell me at all. Good. Actually, I wasn't paying 55%. Or was I paying 55%? No, it was the me loaning people out where I was paying more, wasn't it? Paying less even. There you go. Charlie Good loaned in from Brentford for 6 months. We are paying 60% of £14,500. So 10% is 1,450. 1,450, 2,900. 2,900 times 3 is 8,700. There you go. You beat me to it. Paying 446 again there. So we can delete that. Paying 472 again there, so we can delete that. I'm paying 425 again there, so we can delete that. Cleary is going. The question is where and for how much are we saving? Salernitana was Spanish clubs that came in for him, but it's Italy that he's decided to go. They're going to pay 70% of his current wage, which is £3,000. So I'm going to do some maths. I think that's 10% is 300, isn't it? So it's 2,100 that we're paying there. So we'll make 3,000 there and 2,100 for the time being. Updated the wages here because we called Liam Lee back and Sam Forrest and Adam Clarkson, obviously, so I'd forgotten to update there. I have done now. We've £17,160 available left in our wage budget as it stands, and Charlie Good is in on £8,700 a week. Moving forward, should offer us some good strength, and, well, there you go. Joseph Vegas leaves. £510,000. He's going to Mjölby. Ta very much. Bye. Was it 510? Yeah, 510. You're right. I'm only paying 30%, aren't I? So that should be 900. Well done. This is why I stream stuff, because when I make mistakes, people are here to correct me in the moment, and that was one of those moments. Salernitana are paying 70% of Cleary's wage, not me. He turned down Granada. Vegas is going to Mjölby. Toodaloo, sir. All right, West Brom in the cup. Yikes. We lost to them earlier in the season in the league, I believe, and they look just as good now as they did then. Can't wait for this. Going to rotate a bit for the cup as well, actually. A couple of players are unfit anyway, so it makes sense. No, Yengi's not being sold, Meow. Tom, thank you for the raid of 1, mate. Appreciate it, mate. Apologies, I missed it when it first happened. Charlie Good again, why not? Good for Mackenzie. Rafferty for Sorensen. Berry for Osborne. Brown for Lee, I think, actually. Yes! Mate, that is a 200% improvement on 1. Rafferty into Dodds. I do still need to change the youth players' boots. Remind me, chat, to do that after we've recorded this. Charlie Good and Kingsley forward nicely to Brophy, who's done well to swizzle back round and get it across. Good to Watts. Watts to Rafferty. Rafferty to Berry. God, that West Brom press though. Jesus, they all just arrived, didn't they? Rafferty on the run down the line. That's kindly deflected. And Dodds will deliver. And, oh, Cassini Yengi was waiting to turn that home if it weren't for the attentions of the defender. Shaw, coming inside. Ball forward to Andrews. See what he wants to do. Trying to stop him doing it. Ken Watts does exactly that. And then somehow Andrews has read that pass. Got it back off me again. He's written me off too. And Asante buries. Jesus, Jack Stevens, no chance there. Shot power too deadly. West Brom lead by a goal to nil. I should have put Ingram in, to be fair. How good is Asante? 73. Yeah, they're a bit good late, aren't they?
Goal for West Bromwich Albion. Number 21, Brandon Thomas Asante.
That's Ping. Kingsley looking for Brofs. Got a contract extension, James Brophy. Of course he had. I couldn't not, could I really? Player of the Year 1 year, Fans Player of the Year the other. Good. Kingsley into Brophy. Looking to get around the outsider to John Furlong even. Kusini Yengi. No, that was Marcus Brown. That's a corner. Ajayi with a good block. Dodds will deliver. And deliver well, actually. And we're up for this, but Ajayi's in the way of that as well. Marcus Brown back to Kirk Henderson. Marcus Brown's actually got a bit of space here. Marcus Brown! Finish, lad! The man that's on the fringes of the squad. Not seen any sort of first-team appearance recently at all. Maybe we were wrong to drop him. It's the first thing he's done all season, despite playing about 15 games. But what a time to pop up with a goal. And a good goal too. Is that a goal of the season contender? Maybe? Not bad. Trouble. Good lad. Just lean on him. Out-muscle the boy. Maybe we just use Marcus Brown as our backup cam. Rather than loaning in Castledine. Rafferty. Into Berry. Spread it. Space. A great touch by Kingsley, but gets done nonetheless. Brophy trying to beat his man again. I think that Dujon Sterling, not Dujon Furlong. What is Furlong's first name? Darnell Furlong. My bad. Wallace. Couldn't quite out-muscle him. Asante to Andrews. They're in the box again, West Brom. Kingsley stands firm. Brown nicely around the corner to James Brophy. Darnell Furlong with me. Darnell, not Dujon, as I mistakenly called him earlier. Apologies for that. On the counter-attack still, Marcus Brown. Berry. Kusini Yeng's made a good run. Here's Dodds, though. Dylan Dodds. Jesus Christ, that struck him at quite some force. Now West Brom are on the counter-attack. That's not necessarily gone according to plan there, has it? Here's Shaw now breaking down the line. I'm going to try and get there, but at the minute, I'm nowhere near him. Into Carlin Grant. Right around the corner. Shaw again. Oh, come on. Stop it. Can I have the ball back, please? I don't want to go behind. It'd be lovely to go on an FA Cup run. Obviously, the Championship games take precedence, but if we can go on a bit of an FA Cup run, that would be nice. It's not the cut. Oh, it's done that thing again where they just don't tackle. They just run around him. Thankfully, he's kicked it straight at Stevens. Exclamation mark camera elite. Although I'm not sure whether that's on YouTube. It's definitely on Twitch. But it's just the TV pod, the regular default TV pod. Oh, there you go. Santi. And Wallace. Malumbi. Wallace. Well in. Kelland Watts. We do like ourselves a bit of Kelland Watts, don't we? Henderson. Can we squeeze that back through there to Brophy? We can. Furlong's gone walkabouts. And here's Kusini Yengi. And here comes Luke Berry. And over here is Dylan Dodds. It's a tight angle. Oh, I tried to do the keeper with the eyes at the near post. It didn't work. Henderson will take the corner. And Berry's underneath it. It's going to fall here to Marcus Brown. He could do it again. It's floating. It's saved well by Palmer. 1-1 at the break, though. Holding our own against West Brom, which is more than I thought we'd do. Note Watts is permanent, Rob. What camera do you use, Elite? Cockpit. Yeah, you'll definitely see more on TV pod. Here's Wallace. Darnell Furlong again. And this is going to come out to try and deal with, and didn't deal with. Well in, Charlie Good. First time he's actually done anything in the game, or had anything to do in the game, I think more accurately, and he's done it. Well, you can make your own pun, can't you? Just too obvious a pun to make, really, isn't it? Here's Furlong. Kingsley's in the way well, and wins the foul too. Oh, it's just TV pod, Elite. I don't know why I'm sure the camera command on Twitch. Yeah, on Twitch it has it. It just must not fit on the bot, Rick's bot. Yeah, look, it says Tactical Visions simulate games I watch through the broadcast, but I don't do that anymore. So let me adjust that bot, and maybe it will fit. Exclamation mark camera. Oh, it wants me to log in again. I do play with sliders, Fortunato, yes. If you do exclamation mark sliders, that will give you the slider set. Camera. There you go, Elite. That should work better this time. And it fits. Good. Lovely. All you brought with you for post-scan was Percy Pigs. I'm not a fan of Percy Pigs, to be honest. Next Create a Series race is the fan vote, Rowan, which hasn't yet gone out. Rafferty forward. Quickly around the corner. Very just able to squeeze it back to him. There's space for Brophy over here, and that is a really decent ping. He's won the header well, so had to get it back to someone. And Kingsley round the corner to Brophy again. And Kusini Yengi's in the middle, and he's tried to get there, but Ajayi has been all over Kusini all game long. I cannot find half a yard with Kusini Yengi to grab a goal at the moment. Andrews. Brophy, I tried to take him down there, but Brophy just couldn't get near him. A replay's not ideal for us here. Really could do without the fixture congestion. Well in, Charlie. You've done that well. Brophy and Kingsley. Brophy again. There's got to be a meal deal available somewhere. Rafferty spins and Dodds. Rafferty's going again. He can cross a good ball, Rafferty, and he has done. And Yengi just can't quite get on the end of it. Can Berry get on the end of that? I think Andrews won it. Make some changes. Don't really know what changes to make. Anderson for Nkili. Let's do Lee for Dodds, and then Brown can go out wide. Kushlu and Grant forward to Shaw. It's a heavy touch. Rafferty should get there and does. Back to the keeper, please. Thank you. Good pump. Yengi's done really well. Brophy needs the support. There it is. Yengi's going. Kingsley doesn't fire it to Yengi. Looks for Brophy. That's annoying. Here's a Santi into Andrews. Just wrong-footed. Charlie there. Kellen Watts not to be wrong-footed or out-muscled. Jack Stevens on the volley, lad. Great ball. Dodds brings it down. Dodds for the bench sooner rather than later, but could have a lasting impact before he parts ways with the football field today. Looking centrally for Marcus Brown. It's a poor ball. Or a good interception, either or. Grant. And Asante. Well in, Kirk Henderson. He's set to come off for Keeley soon. Next time the ball goes out of play. And next time the ball goes out of play might be. Won't be. Charlie Good's a monster. Look at the size of the man. Well, because he was surrounded by smaller people. But no, he looks huge. Like, to be fair, he's 6'5" actually. I remember seeing that now. Man mountain. He's similar, actually, to be fair, to Zeno, who was a big boy and just used his physicality to boss players around. Looks like Charlie Good is going to be the same, just he's slightly better in the technical attributes. That was not meant for Nkili, it was meant for Kusini Yengi. A through ball there might have seen us get through to win the game. Not long left. Don't want a replay. Think we're going to get a replay. Furlong. Just can't quite get there with Kingsley. Yes, we can. It's a bit of space for Brophy, you know. They've left him open here. Took a while to get it down and under control, but Nkili will look for Brophy again. He's get murdered there is what happens. Sherrett, thank you very much for the 13th month, mate. Kingsley. Short to Watson, inside to Brophy. Alright, sweet. That didn't really go according to plan, did it? Furlong. Final whistle sounds, and it's a draw. If that were the league game, which is actually in tomorrow's episode, I'd be really pleased with a point against West Brom. So if we can replicate that in the fixture at the Hawthorns, I'd be very, very pleased indeed tomorrow. Any shocks in there? Just at a glance, I couldn't see any. We have the final press conference question here from Ben. Says, Mr. Monk, with rumours of unsettled players within the squad, how do you expect that to affect the second half of the season? So far, we're actually turning morale around with some better performances and better results. So at the moment, I'm not that worried. That might be Jack Stevens actually withdrawing his transfer request. Is it? Please tell me it is. No, he's happy now. He just won't come off the bloody transfer list. Cool. Well, with morale turning around and the squad improving and results improving, I'm more confident now of us staying up than I ever have been at any point throughout the save. We do have more signings we would like to make. We obviously need to improve or replace the outgoing Cleary on loan, which we will do. I would like a backup to Liam Lee on loan, which we will do. To be fair to him, Brown did well in that last game. And considering he's only got 60 finishing and 63 long shots, pretty good finish against West Brom, wasn't it? But we're just going to look elsewhere, I think. Unfortunately, some of the players that we brought in just haven't been able to cope with this level or make the step up to this level. But we are getting better. And at this moment in time, that's all really you can ask for. When's the next game against West Brom? It's not been scheduled yet. We've got Preston on the way. We'll do that in the next episode. Preston, Nottingham Forest and West Brom in the league. We will sim the cup replay against West Brom and then see what happens from there on out. I'm going to go and update my spreadsheet from now to ensure that we're up to date and we know exactly how much money we've got to spend in tomorrow's episode, where we will end the transfer window and you guys hopefully will join me once more. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Keep your feedback coming in the comments section down below. And I'll see you next time. End that recording. Boo-ba-doo-doo. It's episode 8, isn't it? ITG S3 8. I've uploaded that episode 7 for tomorrow, so I can delete that. Let's update the finances. That sells 46, yeah. With our steady maintenance is now £4,000, even though nothing's changed. Bank balance 18.5 at the moment. We are going to be able to spend significant money on upgrading the stadium. The question is, by how much do we do it? We are going to look to sell Adam Clarkson before the end of this season. So in between windows, basically. So I have the sale go through and I have the money available to upgrade the stadium. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it, Reaper? But some things are just continually a problem, aren't they? Rowan, thank you for the follow, mate, by the way. I appreciate it, dude. We will quickly edit that, if you don't mind, and then see what the time is. Today's video... Did I upload that? Yeah, I did. Today's video is up. comments you've got not responding. That's handy. Let's try that again, shall we? The comments have said almost everything about Clarkson, Meow, so I'm just going to have to make a decision. Why are you going not responding every time? That's annoying. Some of this footage is bugged somehow. No, it works. That's weird. We'll update the spreadsheet for Patreon players as well when we record that episode tomorrow. Why? This is annoying. Is it just that footage, or is Vegas Pro just having a fucking mare with me right now? You're 50 laps in now, are you, Daniel? Getting there slowly, mate. It just doesn't like this footage. Right, okay, fine. Fuck my life. How long is that going to take to handbrake? Fucking, I don't know why Vegas just doesn't like that one file. I ended P13, yes. So strange. Stupid fucking Vegas. Right, let's advance towards the Preston game. Okay, nothing fucking happened. Fair enough. I thought something might happen in that gap. It didn't. Okay. Ah, yes. Youth players' boots and the new WeTransfer link. Oh, hang on. Back off. I forgot to log in, so now it wants a verification code. Oh no, that expires. Okay, hang on. Let me log in then. Oh, flibbity blibbity. Oh, I've already added that file first. I'm sure. Here we go. Right, so let me then on Nightbot. Oh no, I needed the fucking picture file as well, didn't I? Oh god damn it. Send another. I need to send that, and there was a picture. Where would that picture be? There, spreadsheet instructions. Oh, dearie me. Honestly, it's just fucking chaos sometimes, isn't it? Thank you for the follow, Yella. Welcome to the channel, mate. And Zamasu, thank you for joining us on YouTube, mate. Appreciate it, pal. Right, no expiration date. Copy link. Right, now we can update the Nightbot. Fucking Nora. Honestly, admin is like the worst part of this job. And then on the YouTube one too, where is that exclamation mark spreadsheet? There we go. Confirm. Do I have that in the description? I don't think I do have it in the description, do I? No. What are the comments saying about Clarkson then? Let's have a look. There's 16 so far. Alright, so exclamation, if you want the spreadsheet with the latest thingy, it's exclamation mark spreadsheet. With the latest edition with the transfer transfer budget reallocation option. It's not a bad idea. I think I want to sell him for the stadium though. Yes, recall and play on Clarkson. Don't sell him until next summer at the earliest. I mean, recall Clarkson. Him and Leo Cambridge is Elise and Ezzy, and they'll only be youth players in the starting 11 for now. No, there's Dodds and or Forrest and or Henderson. Which one was that one? We do have a goal from episode 6. A couple of goals from episode 6. Which one was this? Mackenzie. And Watsley and away. Was I too hasty to replace Jack Stevens? Maybe. I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. Stevens has been decent in this game. He needs to keep it up longer term. Kusini Yengi's been finding his goal scoring form recently. He's only gone and bloody done it again. Cambridge won. Yeah, that's definitely up there, isn't it? What was Dodds' goal? On Clark, on Zimmerman, on. And... this was the solo run, wasn't it? Dodds racing away. And Osborne looking for Dodds again. Dylan Dodds racing in behind here. He's trying his absolute best, but there's not much room for it. Dylan Dodds! Who cares about there not being much room for it? Cambridge 2, Sunderland 1. Sunderland away.
From the home fans. You kind of
Episode
understand why, but
6.
that's a really, really good goal for the youngster. That might be another goal of the season contender on top of Ben Osborne's against Luton.
Yengi.
2 in the same episode again, perhaps.
Consider it done. Consider it done. What sort of advice are you after, Jeffrey? And how much did Luton's capacity go up? Now, Kenilworth Road. Let's see if it says anything in the wiki. But it's £10 million to construct a new stand to meet broadcast and media. Or did the capacity not change? How much did the capacity go up by? Or did it not? Because it was just an upgrading of a stand rather than an improvement. Like, as in, rephrase, it was an improvement of a stand rather than an upgrading, wasn't it? It was a renovation, not like a specific purposeful increase in capacity. It was this one here that they upgraded. Stand B. No, it was the safe standing this end behind the goal went up by 800. But that was separate. That was separate. The 10 mil was just upgrading this stand to meet broadcast and media requirements, i.e. they had it to offer like places for studios and stuff, media studios. Basically, I think £1 million per thousand seats at this stage makes sense. I don't think it's expensive. Meow. Weef. 1 mil per 1,000 seats makes perfect sense. It's just easier to track then, isn't it? Wolves, when they upgraded the one stand. Liverpool upgraded the stand at Anfield as well, didn't they? I wonder how much that cost. Let's have a look. Redevelopment. Anfield redevelopment. Phase 2. £60 million to add 7,000 more people. Holy fucking shite! So as we go up, it should get more expensive. Basically, you're a new YouTuber, but you're struggling to turn your viewers into subs. It's really tough, Jeffrey. At the minute, I would say don't worry about it. If you're getting views, that's the most important thing. Whether people actually subscribe or not is irrelevant. Ultimately, you could have 10 million subs and get 2 views, it's pointless. You could have 2 subs but get 10 million views, you're making money. That's not a bad shout, to be honest, Davidenki, actually. For every 10,000 capacity we have, it then jumps. So we're at the stadium we're using at the minute has 10,000. So if we go up to 20,000, then that should cost us £10 million. Then from 20k, it should be 2 million per 1,000. So 20k to 30k would cost 20 million. That is a great idea. Davidenki, you've nailed it, mate. We know exactly what we're going to upgrade, or how we're going to do the upgrading. $10 million subs and 2 views that guy's watched. Yeah, that'd be me in fucking 20 years' time. If you don't already consider me fucking washed at the moment. Right, let's see if it'll actually open that fucking file. No worries, Jeffrey. When you're really small, it's not worth fixating on the numbers. To be honest, even at any size, it's not worth fixating on the numbers because you just get yourself downbeaten. You just lose motivation. Hey, what do you know? It works now. That's the download link. I don't want the download link. I want to copy this. Right. Window open. Business begins. Transfer window open and business begins. No, of course, by all means, Jeffrey. That's why I made it available, mate. Business be genius. I hope so. So at the minute, we could afford to go up by 10k if we wanted to spend that much. But then obviously we would have a lesser transfer budget next season. But it depends what... I did update the spreadsheet link, Julia, yes. Right. Edit players. Kids would be down the bottom, weren't they? Yeah. Of course. Make me scroll all the way to the bottom every time. Cheers. Dods can have Preds. Like proper old school David Beckham Preds. Where are they? Here we go. Clarkson can have Night Mercurials. No, some players do that, don't they? Some players prefer it like that. I'm quite happy for him to have it like that. Trying to give them kind of boots that are a similar colour to the ones that they've got. Kirk with big bright green, big bright green boys. Give him Ambrose. Lee. Blue and whites. Let's give them those super flies then. There you go. Youth players boots updated. People can hopefully stop crying in the comments section about that now. Aiden, thank you very much for the 23rd month, mate. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, Jeffrey. Just give us a mention in the first episode that you use it, or when you first show off. Let everybody know where you got it from. Just exclamation mark spreadsheet in chat, Julio. You'll be able to download it now. I've updated the link on in the spreadsheet. It's not in the comment section of any video. Just exclamation mark spreadsheet here, mate. There you go. Le Bosch.
It's January transfer window than last time.
Sorensen.
Forrest came in as a 60 round that spot longer term. Oh! Opening goal for it. Just been able to get it back off them. And Liam Lee. Out wide to Sorensen. They haven't turned up at the Abbey yet. We lead.
No worries, me. I'll catch you later, dude. That's alright, Julia. Don't thank me, thank Andrew.
Hudson down the right. He shouldn't have been able... Back to square one. That's annoying. Might judge the flight of the ball and run straight bloody... Yengi's not going to get there. Oh, and Forrest can't quite judge the flight of the ball. And we will just get rid of it. We're going to be drawing at half-time. By Liam Lee. Look, now it's better than last time.
Didn't take long for them to take the lead in the second half, did it? I don't think. Or was it that
stop.
here?
Oh! Kusine! If you're only going to give him a yellow...
That was when Yengi left
yeah,
it.
if you're only going to give... He's in the way. From the set piece, what can they do?
That one.
Everton... What's a lovely through ball. And McNeil. Delhi. Oh, we fixed it, but we still look like we might end up losing. To Lasse Sørensen.
Right still.
And he right to Lasse Sørensen.
Probably Joe, yeah.
Again,
We might fiddle about with a couple of transfers and take some names for the shortlist though. But done recording wise for the rest of the day, yeah.
Berry does get there. Out wide. To nod it down. To Liam Lee! Oh!
In the way again, it's in the top right still.
Okay, hang on. Majority which have ended up going in the back of the net. Who's now filling in at left back. So we made a change. Oh! Kusini! Oh, so frustrated was I.
Your uni accounting ass loves the spreadsheet. Yeah, Andrew does some sort of accounting department work as well with spreadsheets, which is where he got his passion for it.
Right, I let go of the bloody controller. Forrest. Kusini. Godfrey tackle, maybe corner. Kusini! Result is the same. Stoke lose. Bristol City lose. Stoke lose. Bristol City lose. Relegation zone by 3 points. Cleary loan bid from last loan there if accepting loan to bring some new blood in. I'm going to look to loan Charlie Good from this unit is going to be my 65 every single week. I believe the ground in we are selling out the ground every single week. I believe the week. So I think we're selling the ground out every single week, meaning that we definitely, especially of late, we are selling out the ground every single week, meaning that we definitely, especially if we stay in the championship, even if we don't stay in the championship, I think we might improve the ground because we've got the finances to do it, and that will help us earn more money longer term. We're going to improve the ground in the summer. The question is, by how much by and for what league's purpose?
You should just be able to click on Jeffrey's name, Ryan.
.37 capacity. Denki. You're not allowed any standing or Granada now with the Cleary. They good. A short-term loan. Good. Lovely. 60. Well spotted, everyone. I just wasn't paying to play less. If I just and obviously we're looking to not pay all of his wages. We have someone joining. Is the first signing joins Cambridge United. I am, however, to let Joseph Fagan. I'd like to use. He addressed it. And so far, we're starting to turn things round slowly.
Oh, that was a question in there, wasn't there?
And Luton. And they're in the league, won 4 of their last 5. Ross Barkley starts in the midfield this time. I don't think he did last time. Nakamba and Alan Campbell in the midfield again. Doty, Hashioka, Osho, Mengi and Wrench. Devin Wrench at centre-back is intriguing. And last time as well, that being from Adstar, it says now we're halfway into this...
Oh, okay, that's the second one then.
That being from Adstar, it says now we're halfway into this first season in the Championship. What is your current mindset to this level? We tried to, perhaps, if there are any negatives, how are you thinking of addressing them? I think we initially didn't adjust well to this level. We tried to, perhaps, they are back in test. Last game, but Banzer is the league's top goal scorer. Godfrey. Got Hudson at right back. Press conference questions, of course. And the first one of which comes from Liam Hayes. Says, with the window opening soon, are you looking to add strength? Or sorry, looking to add and strengthen your squad, or are you going to be looking at selling players as well as bringing new players in? We've kind of covered that in the intro there. We're looking to... I believe.
What are you doing, Jess?
This is actually my first ever game at Kenilworth Road on... Oh, this is actually my ever game at Kenilworth Road.
And you lost it, Jess, didn't you?
This is actually my first ever game at Kenilworth Road on...
Lunen's leaving, is he?
FC24.
Thank you for the follow, Ferrati. Welcome to the channel, mate.
So this is going to be quite surreal for me, having...
Only half the transfer window, Daniel.
Significantly not like many other grounds in the game.
We'll finish the transfer window off tomorrow.
And Campbell and John Duran gets tackled. I've been in that stand to the right-hand side as an away fan. Games I've ever played with him. Fans in there, they're all just wearing an orange jacket. I can't... all right, well, positive start at least. We beat Luton once, but it's going to be very, very difficult to do it again. Forrest's technique with his long passing is so different to most players. He probably just stands and pings it. It's really odd. Or at least he did with that last animation anyway. Kingsley. Forward to Adam Clarkson. Haven't seen much of him yet since coming back from loan, have we? Kingsley with a great ball. And Cleary.
That's why we're like...
Straight at nearly 8. Stands and pings it. It's really odd. Or at least he did with that last animation anyway. Kingsley.
Oh my God!
To Adam
Marcus! Marcus is back! Marcus is back! Good evening, sir! Willkommen! Thank you for the 14th month, mate. How are you, dude? How have you been? How's the holiday? You're on holiday, right? I'm alive!
Kingsley. Forward to Adam Clarkson. Seen much of loan, have we? Kingsley with a great ball. And Cleary. As I feared, or as I surmised, we can't trust Cleary to score us the goals we need in those key moments. Kusini Yengi, yes, didn't. McAtee out to the season. Available too. McAtee.
Been on holiday and been off for a while. Nice.
Speaking Sorensen again.
How was it, mate?
Toast. Henderson's in the way of that. It's
Good to have you back, dude.
Free. Clarkson.
We've missed
Touch
you.
wasn't great. Nakamba gets to it. Alan Campbell now. Kirk Henderson trying his hardest. And Stephen. Oh! Ow! 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 Oh, your neck muscles. McAtee went for the book. Don't. They can't. But if we do, we will offer them some more money. Shioka. Oh, Hudson was on. Hashioka.
Starting enjoying FM a lot. Nice.
Barkley.
Looking forward to FM 25.
Hashioka. And cut back well. Marvellous Nakamba. Barkley. Campbell. Nakamba. Good save by Stevens. He should save that he doesn't, but what goalkeeper doesn't have the occasional off the bench? Oh, lovely little back heel. Good plot by Mackenzie. A game-winning goal. Alan Campbell will try again, and he'll pop it straight in the stand.
Did we score in this game? Did we just lose 1-0? I think we lost 1-0, didn't we?
Quickly with Lee out. 70th to sell Adam Clarkson because he's not very... Adam, couldn't it, if you'd have slotted that through ball through. Final whistle sounds. Final 2. Barely goal differences in the list then. We'll go and update. We'll see how much money we've got left for further signings yet still. Cleary is isn't it? So it's 2,100 that we're paying there. So we'll make £700 to Mjaldi. So very much. Bye. Stream stuff done. This is what. You're right. I'm only paying. You're right. I'm only paying 30%. A bit for thick as well, actually. A couple of people are here to correct. Not me. He turned down Granada. Vegas is going to Mjaldi. Toodaloo, sir. Right, West Brom in the cup. Yikes. We lost to them earlier in the Cup as well, actually. A couple of players are unfit anyway, so it makes sense.
This one.
West Brom.
Sure. If we get a draw, setting up Windows 11 is certainly a pain compared to the old Windows 10. Didn't know you don't get the options. You don't get the option for a local account. That. Oh, as in without using a Microsoft account. A one flat round Austria is not a bad time, Elite. No, not bad at all. The tyres do die quite quickly. Rear right.
Press though, Jesus, they all just arrived.
Rear right is worse than anything else,
That's
Daniel. Yeah.
Kindly deflected. The Dodds will deliver, and Jack Stevens no chance there. Shot power too deadly. Short. Inside. Stevens no chance there. Shot. West Brom lead by a goal to nil. Into Bro. Looking to get round. Into Brophy. Looking to get around the outsider.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Furlong even.
Different accounts.
Kusini Yengi. No,
purposes.
that was Marcus Brown. That's a corner. Ajayi with a good block.
First question: why you can't join Ultimate Team on PC? Join any other mode, but you can't get into Ultimate Team. Oh, stuck on a loading screen. Can you? Oh yeah, you can get into Pro Clubs. Have you tried an uninstall and a reinstall, maybe, Ferrati? Try uninstalling the game and reinstalling the game. Ultimate Team servers might be down as well, perhaps. I'm not sure. Euros have taken over your life. Yeah, that's fair. You got to set up with a Microsoft account to then switch it to local after initial setup. Pain. I'm still on 10. Like when we upgraded the PC, Matt said, "Do you want to go to 11?" And I was like, "No, I'm good. I'm happy with 10. I'm fine with 10." You did uninstall and reinstall, but it didn't solve it. I don't know if the servers are down, perhaps. Let's have a look. Yeah, EA Sports Direct, they would have tweeted about that, surely, here. FC, maybe? Nothing on official accounts. I'm not sure, I'm afraid. I apologise. I don't know. I'm not of much help, I'm afraid. Sorry.
She's got a bit of space here. Marcus Brown!
I could try and... I'm on PC here. Let me see if I can get into Ultimate Team myself. If I can get in, then it's something your end. If I can't get in, then it's something EA's end, isn't it? Ultimate Team, will you load? Not working for me either, so it looks like it's EA's end, Ferrati. Yep, stuck on this screen for me too. Well, there you go. Don't worry about it, it's not your fault. It's EA's end. I don't imagine the live editor stops you from going online. Do you use any mods, Ferrati? Or do you just use the vanilla game? No, no mods. I don't know. It might just be a PC issue at the moment that hopefully will... Oh, I mean mods as in, like, I use the live editor. I mean mods, not modes.
I knew what you meant by when you said mods. When you said modes like pro clubs, I knew what you meant. I knew you meant modes, not mods. I just was then asking a follow-up question. So don't worry, it's nothing you've done. To pop up with a goal. And a good goal too. I do make some weird noises sometimes, don't I?
Tito Andrews are in the box. He's made like a box, don't we? Henderson can we? Quite up muscling. Santi to Andrews.
Oh, noises!
Kingsley stands firm. Brown nicely around the corner. On the counter-attack still, Marcus Brown. Berry. Cassini Ings made a good run. Here's Dodds though. Dylan Dodds. Jesus Christ, that struck him at quite some force. Now has it. Into Carlin Grant. Shaw again. Lovely to go on an FA Cup run. Cassini Ings made a good run. Here's Dodds though. Dylan Dodds. Jesus Christ, that struck him at quite some force. Now West Brom are on the counter. Malumbi. Wallace. Zoo. And over here is Dylan Dodds. It's a tight angle. Oh, note what's his permanent, Rob. More than I thought we'd do. Note what's his permanent, Rob. 6'5" actually. I remember seeing that now. Final whistle sounds, and it's a final whistle sound. Withdrawing his transfer request. Is it? At a glance, I couldn't see any. We have the final. You're right. I'm only playing Nick. We have the final press conference question here from Ben. It says, Mr. Monk affect the second half of the season. Sandy. Coming in the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time. Let me make a note of render RTG. Let's just quickly pops the Patreon slates in the end of this, pops some music in it, and then we are donezo. We will be live again tomorrow from the usual time, so do come back and join us tomorrow. We'll be streaming the, where are we? Las Vegas. We'll be doing the Las Vegas Grand Prix tomorrow on on F1, and then it will be obviously the that was loud. Or will it? Or will it? Or will it? Cassini. Oh, it will be our last chance. A 2-1 defeat to Everton is much better than we got last time, but the end result is the same. We'll be doing the Las Vegas Grand Prix, then we'll be finishing the transfer window on FC. Las Vegas Grand Prix on F1, then we'll be doing the. This is actually my first transfer window on FC. We'll try and get two videos recorded tomorrow if we can. Final whistle sounds. It's a final score of Luton 1, Cambridge 0. Brophy's on the floor. He's devastated. Luton got payback on us for beating. Final whistle sounds, and it's a draw. If that were the league game, which is actually in tomorrow's episode, I'd be. That's that done. That's that done. The game had broken on me anyway. That is all from me for today, gents. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Let me send you over to Curbs. I actually need to send Curbs a message. So. Head on over and join Curbs for the rest of your evening. I will be dropping him a message this evening, so hopefully we can get something set up soon. But like I say, that's me done for today. Join me tomorrow for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Join me tomorrow for the end of the transfer window, and join me tomorrow for hopefully more FC24 than just the transfer window as well. But obviously time dictates. That's all from me for now. Appreciate your support as ever, guys. Thank you very much indeed. Go and join Curbs, and I will see you in the next 12 hours. 18 hours or so. Oakley dokley. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.